slide.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಐತೀರಾ? ಈಗ ಇದು ಮಾಡೇ ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ?
ಹಾಂ ಸರ್.
ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕರಿತೀರಿ ಕಿರಿಕಿರಿ
ಸರಿ
ನೋಡಿ ಕಲ್ ಬೇಡ ಅಲ್ಲಿರಲಿ
ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಸರ್ ಒಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ
ಆಯ್ತು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
ಸರ್ ಅದು JNMC
JNMC ಅಲ್ವೇ ಸರ್, ನಮ್ದಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, BLDE ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಹಾಕಿದೆ ಸರ್.
ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಚೇಂಜ್
ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ
ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಂತು ಸರ್ ನೀವು ಸರ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಲರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ?
ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಲರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ.
ಚೇಂಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಏನೇನು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಅಲ್ಲೋ ಅಲ್ಲ.
ಹಾಂ ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಈ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಇದು ಮುಂದೆನಾ?
ಹಾಂ ಒಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್
ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ಯಾವುದು?
ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಇದು ಸರ್. ಒಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್
ಓಕೆ
ಒಂದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್
ಇದೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರಾ?
ಹಾಂ ಸರ್.
ಹಾಂ ಇರಲಿ. ಓಕೆ ನೀನು ಇರ್ತೀಯಲ್ಲ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆದರೆ
ಓಕೆ ನಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ.
ಗೋ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್.
ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್.
ಕೊಡ್ರಿ.
ಹಾಂ ಸರ್.
ಕಾಲರ್ ಮೈಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ರಿ ಅಥವಾ ಕೈನಾಗ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಬಂದು ಕೊಡ್ರಿ.
ಕಾಲರ್
ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ? ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ. Good afternoon. Honorable Chief Guest of today's function and guest speaker, Dr. H.B. Rajashekar sir. Honorable Vice Chancellor of BLDE deemed to be University, Dr. Mudhor sir. Ex-Principal and ex-Vice Chancellor of BLDE deemed to be University, Dr. Satish Jigni sir. Ex-Principal of BLDE Shri Patil Medical College, Dr. R.C. Bidri sir. Principal Dean Faculty of Medicine, Dr. Arvind Patil sir. And other senior doctors of Vijayapura and alumni of Jain Medical College from other districts and from Vijayapura, and my dear staff and dear students. Today it's a really proud privilege to me to have my teacher, Dr. H.B. Rajashekar, ex-principal of Jain Medical College, to be here with us. He was there in the morning for welcoming 2023 batch MBBS students. His talk was really inspiring. So many parents were expressing their gratitude that, sir, really your talk was very good. We try to imbibe the things whatever you have said. So sir is going here to speak on different topic. It's not related to medical topic, but active and healthy aging. You know that aging is there, but how to be active and aging process, what is the aging process, how to be healthy, he is going to be talk on that for 30 to 45 minutes. Sir doesn't need any introduction, but still for the benefit of new staff and students, I will be introducing sir. Dr. H.B. Rajashekar sir, he has finished his MD and FRCP. Presently he is working as Director USM KL International Medical Program, Belgavi. And in past, sir was medical teacher since 1996 in Jawaharlal Nehru Medical College. And he worked as a principal of JNMC between 1985 to 2002. and he was Director of Health Sciences of KLE Society from 2002 till date. Sir, as I told, he was also Director USM KLE Medical Program, Medical School, Belgaum since 2009. And in past, he was member of Medical Council of India in between 89 to 2000, member of Senate, Academic Council, Syndicate of both Karnataka University and Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences between 1985 to 2005. And he was member of Academic Council and Board of Management, KL University since 2006. And he was Dean Medical Faculty, Karnataka University between 94 to 96. And also Dean Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences between 2003 and 2004. Sir is the recipient of prominent Dr. B.C. Roy National Award as Eminent Medical Teacher in 1989. And also, he is also recipient of Karnataka Rajyotsav Award, one more prestigious award from our Karnataka state in 1991. Sir was instrumental in getting deemed to be university to KLE Society in 2006, and also he established a department Public Health, started Master in Public Health course in 2007, and he is the president of Nad Habba Samiti Belgaum since 2008. So I remember Sir was also instrumental for establishing this medical college. He was a local inspection committee member of Karnataka University. He visited so many times when our college started in 1986, and he was one of the guide and mentor, and I thank Sir for whatever advice he had given during that time. Now, Sir was really appreciating our university and college that we have taken all his advice, and whatever we are there today, he was really appreciating us. I welcome you, sir, once again for this today's function, sir. Now, I request our former principal, Dr. R.C. Bidri, sir, to present a bouquet to sir.
It's not working.
Anand?
Okay. ನೀನು ಹೋಗಪ್ಪ ಮೇಲೆ ಫೋಟೋ ತೆಗಿ ಓಡೋಗಿ ನೀನು ಸಾಕ್ರಿ ಫೋಟೋ ಸಾಕು ಬೇಡ ನೀ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ರಿ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಓಕೆ
Well, before Sir starts his talk on active and healthy aging, I would like to express few thoughts of mine from my memory of seeing him since 1979 to 80 till date. I don't know, probably some of the middle-aged and elderly people remember a Bollywood actor called Devanand who was evergreen. And we have a living example in medical science who is evergreen. I haven't seen him changing in appearance, in his work, attitude and practice of medicine. He is an excellent clinician, excellent teacher, excellent administrator. I can't say more. Okay, and memory fails me if I have missed anything, but we have a gem of an individual today amidst us, and we should take whatever words of wisdom and pearls that he delivers, and we learn to practice it in our life and be fruitful. I'm very sure he'll inspire all of you and all of us also, including me. Okay, and as you can see, he looks much younger than me. So, as I said, the word evergreen suits him. Thank you, sir.
Sir, now I request you to go ahead with your talk.
ಶುರು ಮಾಡಲಾ?
Yes.
ಓಕೆ Can you hear me, all of you? Oh, okay. Good afternoon to all of you. Distinguished Vice Chancellor, Dr. R.S. Madod, distinguished past Vice Chancellor and JNM's alumni, Dr. Satish Jigjini, Principal of Medical College, Arvind Patil, Rajesh Banatigi, our Superintendent, all my alumni friends from Jain Medical College, and so many of them are sitting in front. I am so happy to see all of them. I am really overwhelmed today by the respect and honor given to me by BLDE University authorities since morning. I am overwhelmed by this seeing so many of you today in the afternoon on this particular experience lecture on aging. My memory goes back to 1968, maybe 69. I was traveling from Belgaum to Hyderabad in an old Haggard car. I broke my journey in Vijayapura. Went to Dr. C.R. Bidari's house. He was an old friend of ours and a very close classmate of our earlier principal, Dr. Desai. I told him, sir, we have come on the way to Hyderabad and we are here to have lunch with you. They were not prepared for that. They said, all right, sit for half an hour, we will make. We had excellent Wangi Bhat on that day, 1969, in their house, and travelled back to Hyderabad on that. At that time, medical college was not there. Medical college much later. So we knew his father, Chandrasekhar, much higher, longer than, of course, afterwards, Rajendra came and joined our college and for MD course and so on. My association with this institution, I told you in the morning, is since 1986 onwards. I remember how badly and how strongly they fought with the government to start the medical college here. Finally, they had to get permission from the High Court of Karnataka to get this permission to start this medical college. 1985, another medical college came, which didn't have any institution in North Karnataka, and that institution was given permission by that then government. And BLD had a very strong footing those days to start a medical college. Based on that, they got permission through the court. Now, ever since that time, you are associated with the institution. I have come many times in this campus as a member of the Karnataka University local inspection committees and so on. We have known your chairman, Shri M.B. Patil, since many years. Earlier to that, we had Mr. B.R. Patil and Guttal, who took care of the institution. I worked with our Chancellor, Sri M.B. Patil sir, very closely for 10 years in Comedy K. Both of us used to draft our memorandum to government when we were fighting with the government between 2001 to 2008. I am very happy to see the campus and the interest shown by Chancellor and Vice Chancellor in making the institution an institution of excellence for a period of time. So I bring greetings to all of you from our alumni, from university, KL University as well as KL Society. I am here to share with you this particular talk of active healthy aging, or how to grow old gracefully. Actually, I was invited by Arvind 8 days back to address newly admitted batch of students. I readily agreed for more than one reason. But next I suggested to him, why not have another lecture? I will give a lecture on following 2-3 topics I suggested to him. My pet topic is, what is not taught in medical colleges? Or what ails allopathic medicine? If you still want, I can cancel this and go to that topic. This is more close to me because we have learned and practiced medicine very wrongly for last so many years. But he said, no sir, we will have something about aging, healthy aging. So dear friends sitting at the back, those who are sitting in the front are 50s and 60s. You are 20s and 30s. So this also is important for you because we are going to be future senior citizens of this world. If they are 20 today, it is going to be, we can't stop aging, you can't stop time. So time over time you will become also aged persons. Then why did someone ask me, why did you choose this topic of active healthy aging? Why for us, youngsters, 20, 30? You'll be all surprised to know that the mortality among doctors around 40 to 50 is very high compared to general population. 10% more mortality among doctors. I'm sure you must have heard recently in the last 1 or 2 months, a young cardiologist in Ahmedabad, just 41 or 42, highly ambitious cardiologist died. A pulmonologist, a professor giving lecture in Mumbai, collapsed and died at the age of 58. And 2 youngsters residents in Chennai died recently. Like that, a large number of doctors are dying. That too, not of accident or alcohol or anything, they are dying of heart attack, sudden cardiac death. So, it is important for doctors also see that I must be healthy. I must be happy. Then only we can take care of patients. Just because you are a doctor, you know medicine, you can't get a certain that I am going to be healthy because I am a doctor. No. Health is not available in BLDE hospital. Health is not available in doctor's shop. If you go to Rajendra's clinic, there is no health there. Health is not available in pharmacy shop. It is not available in the market also. Health is not for sale. Medicine is for sale. You come to me, I will give medicine. I don't give health. Hence, health is not available anywhere except yourself. You should be very passionate now onwards, youngsters on my back. If you really want to be healthy, actively healthy at 70 or 80, like me at this age of 85, you should start thinking now onwards. You can't think of I should be healthy when I am retired at 60. I should be healthy at 60. Then you think that you can't do it. Already your metabolic age has gone much longer than that 60 years. So active healthy aging is one which is made by myself, yourself. One has to be passionate, assiduously practice to be healthy from younger age onwards. So on this topic, next 50 to 60 minutes, I am going to share with you based on scientific evidence of what is happening in the world today, what is happening in India. Elri? Okay. Who are old? We don't call old nowadays, senior citizens, respectable word, senior citizens. In India, when you retire at 60, you are called old. In the West, they retire at 65, they are called old. Among the old, we have young old, mid old, old, 85 onwards. So I belong to that category of old. Time immemorial, all of you are aware, in our scriptures, all gods were trying very hard to find that Amrita, nectar. So all Devatas drank Amrita and they become immortal. ದೇವರಿಗೆ ಹುಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲ ಸಾವಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ, ದೇವರಿಗೆ ಹುಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲ ಸಾವು ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹುಟ್ಟು ಸಾವು ನಮಗಷ್ಟೇ ಇರೋದು, ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ದೇ ಇನ್ವೆಂಟೆಡ್ themselves after Samudra Mantana, they drank Amrita and they became immortal. Scientists, modern scientists are searching heavily, seriously, sincerely all over for the last 100 years to find out some formula to remain young, prevent aging. You will be surprised to know there are hundreds of institutes of aging all over America, Europe. Even in India we have now Institute of Aging to find out why you should age, can you prevent aging, and so on and so forth. But if you imagine, if all those who are born remain healthy and alive, what will happen to the Bhumita? It will cry, how many people are already 140 billion we are now? If everybody is alive, what will happen to me? It is a natural phenomenon that once you are born, you have to die. That is a nature's phenomena. Change is constant. So one cannot remain alive permanently. One day we have to go. Age is not flight of years, but age is a dawn of wisdom. Age is not flight of years, 65, 75, 80, but it is a dawn of wisdom. It is to justify why I am aged. I am still standing in front of all of you, the dawn of wisdom. And full of experience and experiential learning and skill. You will all be surprised, in the last 10 years, a lot of new articles are coming. Robertson, who is a neuroscientist from Dublin, says in the last 3-4 years that old age has been postponed psychologically and biochemically to 80, not 60. Earlier you say 60, he says 80. The most productive life of our age of our life is between 65 to 90. New England Journal of Medicine published an article 2 years back that most successful people are between 65 to 75. Next best is 60 to 65. Next best is 40 to 50 in terms of performance and productivity. So, just because somebody is 60 or 65, we should not condemn him and ask him to go home. If that were to be the, my chairman would have driven me out long back. At 60 only I would have driven back. So, over a period of time, science has understood that aging is just a flight of years, and there is possibility for all of us to remain actively and healthy in spite of aging. In India at present we have 140 billion people. It may be 141 tomorrow. Now it is today is 140. Out of which 10% are senior citizens today. I mean 14 crores. It may go up to something like 160 million, 16 crores in 2025, and we go to 30 crores by 2050. That means we are increasing. It means large number of senior citizens are remaining alive for a period of time. And this population of aged people are a burden not only to themselves, but also doctor profession, state, the society at large. Hence, senior citizen, thank you. So, senior citizen is a challenge to society and government. Hence, what do? After 60, you dump them in the sea. Can you do that? Should you do that? No. Right. I am happy. So, what do the senior people face? And what do we face because they are seniors? Do we face them because there is so much of immobility, instability, impaired intellect, incontinence, fragility, frailty, sarcopenia, anorexia, sleeplessness. So many things they face at that time. Physically, they are tired. They got reduced physiological reserve, muscle loss, sarcopenia, undernutrition, osteoporosis, cognitive defect, impaired vision, impaired hearing, impaired sensation. Because of the old age, there are a large number of morbid conditions. They are on drugs, multiple drugs, 4 to 5 drugs minimum. And those drugs, some of them produce hypertension, postural hypertension. They fall. Some of them are drugs for psychological defect. So they produce sedation, and persons fall because of that. So you face a lot of difficulty because of polypharmacy and so on and so forth. So there is physical vision, reduction of vision, hearing and so on and so forth, frailty. So all these are problems of the old age. All these were most pronounced during COVID. All of you must have seen. During COVID time, mortality is very high among the senior people. Nobody used to go near them because of the fear of infection. And they are isolated. They are in their own room, looking at TV or mobiles and so on and so forth. And government of India and state government did not give priority to them to give remdesivir or other drugs. They said, let them die, let us take care of young people. The policy was like that in our country also. So what is the impacts of aging? They suffer from multiple chronic diseases, non-communicable diseases, also called lifestyle diseases, diabetes, hypertension, obesity, ischemic heart disease, paralysis, cancer, sleeplessness, suicide, and so on. They are all very common at that particular age group because of isolated atmosphere, lack of relationship. There is lack of family support, economic burden, income is less, expenditure is more. They have to spend for medicine, multiple drugs. They have to spend for specs. They have to spend for advances, and limited healthcare facilities, limited budgets for the age. So health gets altered with multiple morbid conditions in the old age: arthritis, back pain, constipation, sleeplessness, enlarged prostate, cancer, diabetes, and so on. So multiple drugs and very costly drugs. Hence, there is a lot of impact on that. Hence, central government, state government, and World Health Organization have been devising various policies for aged people. Some of them are like this. So we have a policy called current decade 2021 to 2030 is the current decade of active healthy aging. It is a theme given by World Health Organization. It's going on now. International Day of Old Persons decided in October 1991. Active Aging Policy Framework 2022. Age Friendly Environment 2015. Regional Strategy for Healthy Aging 2013-2019. good health, age adds life to years. We are adding years to life and becoming old, but they want add life to years, means be lively, healthily, irrespective of age. National policy of senior citizens, national health policy of present government, Ayushman Bharat. You have a national program for the health care of the elderly people, NPHCE. These are all policies devised by World Health Organization and state central government, because large number of old people are living today in this country, in all over the world. Hence, WHO issued a 6 guiding principles, namely right of elderly people, age-friendly primary health center, participation in community, adopt multidisciplinary, multisectorial approach, gender equality, life course approach, create human reserve for care of elderly people, means you train more doctors to become geriatricians. There are hardly any medical college in the whole country. There are only 6 institutions offering MD geriatric course. But these patients can go to all physicians. So government of Karnataka and India have devised a short-term course on training on geriatric problems in this case. This is the most important slide. Each one of us have 3 types of ages. I'll go back. Okay. I don't want to follow and get it. One is chronological age. Chronology means when did you born, and from that date of birth, 1 year you become older. It's called chronological aging. It is natural. You can't prevent it. It's a natural phenomenon. Today I am older than 1 year back, like that. It is not in our hand, chronological age. But very important component is called biological age, also called cellular age. Biological age and cellular age are in our hand, are in our mind. We can alter, postpone, delay biological aging, but not chronological aging. Aging is not same in all organs, in all cells. Each cell and age has different one, but because each cell has an aging clock. Each organ has an aging clock. So metabolic age is based on our psychological aging, how we feel. Today we can measure biological age by various markers and mathematical algorithms. We have now systems where you can measure. So, tell me what is my biological age. Age of birth date you got, you know how old you are. But biologically, what is my age? Have you not seen among yourself that there are people who are 70, but they look like 45, 50, act like 45, 50, and vice versa. There are people who are 50, but they are old, haggard, 65, 70. So their chronological age is 50, but biological is 70. So it is possible to have a control on biological aging. Most important than these two are psychological age. Psychological age is how you feel. Do you feel young or do you feel old? At 60, if BLDE says your term is over, you become old on that day. Do you feel old? Or no, I am maybe 60, but I am still young. So this biological age depends on your mental makeup, positive thinking, active life, optimistic that I can contribute. In my society, everybody asks me, ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರೇ ಎಷ್ಟು ವಯಸ್ಸು ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲನ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಅದ ನೀವು, ವೈ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ಎ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಏಜ್? ಹಿಂಗೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು, ಇಂಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ವಯಸ್ಸು ನಿಮಗೆ? ಸೊ ಐ ಟೆಲ್ ದೆಮ್, ಏಜ್ ಇಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಎ ನಂಬರ್. As you think young, you are young. As you think old, you are old. Age is not stage of life. Age is a state of mind. Age is not stage of life, but a state of mind. So, as long as your mind think I am young, you are young, you are optimistic. So, that is a psychological aging. Psychological aging is more flexible, is in our hand, completely personal. Biological age responds to psychological aging. When you say psychological aging, you are stimulating your awareness, consciousness. Where is that? Where is awareness? Where is consciousness? You don't know anything. But it is there. So once you stimulate, bring that into your mind, I'm aware, conscious, your intelligence starts working and the brain cells remain young and active. That is psychological aging. That influences metabolic age. You'll be all surprised that many people achieved excellence in life after 65. Many poets, scientists, actors, drama, 65, 70. Average age of Nobel laureate is 61. Average age of pastors, means Swamijis in the churches called pastors, is 71. In Europe and America, they become chief of a church is called, a chief of Roman Catholic Pope is 76. So, age is just a number. You accumulated so much of experience, wisdom, and you are aware of that, positively act, think, you are always young. Why are you so serious? You may know you want to be young. He is very happy that I am going to be young permanently in life. Biological age depends on genetic code, means how long your parents lived, how healthy they were, 70, 80, 90, that decides also your age, how long you can live. It also depends on capabilities of cells to divide. Ordinarily, physiologically, by 30, our entropy ratio to new cell becomes less over a period of time. Beyond 30, it goes on diminishing. Number of cells getting destroyed is much more than number of cells getting replaced. By age of 30, 40, 50. More cells destroyed, more age you become. So that is a capability of cells destroyed. We also have an aging clock with us. Each one of us have an aging clock that decides how long one should live. It all depends on our lifestyle. Most important is lifestyle. How do you greet your wife? How do you treat your brothers, sisters? What do you eat? How many times do you eat? Where do you eat? With whom do you eat? Lifestyle. What else you do apart from eating? Lifestyle decides biological aging. Hence, if you supply nutrition, correct nutrition throughout life, which contains optimum concentration of vitamins, minerals, trace elements, hormones, vitamins, the cells continue to proliferate even beyond 30. So, cellular age depends upon what we eat, what hormones are produced in the body, and so on and so forth. It also depends on how long is our telomeres. How many of you understand the word telomeres here? You know what is telomere? Physiologists are there. Telomere is a substance in our chromosome. Length of telomere decides our age. As we age, it goes on becoming shorter. It remains longer, you still continue to be metabolically active. Telomere age. We also have today, we talk of what is called inflammatory markers. We talk of immunological clock. Not only biological clock, we have an immunological clock. As we age, cells get destroyed and our immunity goes on diminishing. So, telomere length is important for remaining for a long time. Lifestyles modify our biological age. This lifestyle is based on soul, mind and body. Very serious matter. I know the body, I know, but where is soul, where is mind, how do they act and so on, like that. So, that depends on exercise, healthy food, quality sleep and meditation. These are lifestyles. Robertson, another neuroscientist says, human brain at all ages is plastic. This is called neuroplasticity. Any physiologist in the audience? Do you understand the word neuroplasticity? When you are, let us say, 30, 40 years back when you are learning and teaching medicine, we always said, nerve cells don't regenerate. That is our concept. Nerve cells don't regenerate. Kidney cells regenerate, liver cells regenerate, but brain cells don't regenerate. What brain you developed by the age of 3 is final for you. 3 ವರ್ಷದಾಗ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮುಗಿತು, ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್, ಮುಂದೆ ಬೆಳೆಯೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೀವಿ ನಾವು. It is not so today. Today, neuroscientists have proved that even today at 70, 80, 90, there will be a new neuro connection that is called neuroplasticity. Human brain at all ages is plastic. It is called neuroplasticity. It is shaped by our experience, learning and thinking. By our experience, learning and thinking. New learning, more you learn, more you can learn. More you learn, more you can learn. So there is no limit for aging at all. As we age, our wisdom, conviction, experience, happiness does not decay. Body cells may decay, but those experiences do not decay. They continue to be young as well. Cells we require for exercise. Every one of us must do exercise every day. Minimum 35 to 40 minutes. Simple aerobic walking, sufficient. But it is also essential to have, sarcopenia is very common as we age, muscle disuse atrophy is there. To strengthen that, you also do some sort of, anti-gravity, weight bearing, muscle strengthening activities. You must continue to do something, new learning, even after 60, 70, 80. New learning is only possible when you have reading habits. Reading habit, understanding habit, thinking habit in spite of our age. I don't know how many of you have heard this one Swamiji, Adrishta Kadeshwara Swamiji, who is near Kolhapur. He gives a lecture on Manana Manthana. Manana Manthana. Manana is hearing. What all I am telling you are hearing. And appreciation, yes, chalo doctor, yes, chalo ಹೇಳಿದರು. ಅದು ಮನನ. ಮಂಥನ ಅದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಮಾಡೋದು, ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡೋದು ಮಂಥನ. ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಆಫ್ ಅಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಅದು ಆಚರಣೆ? ವಿಲ್ ಲಿಸನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಗೋ, ವಿ ರೀಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫರ್ಗೆಟ್. ಬಟ್ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಆಫ್ ಅಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಮಂಥನ? ಸೊ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್, working on that, new idea, new thinking. So that is important for all of us, that the new new thinking lead to richness of the brain cells. 6 to 8 hours quality sleep is very important, and more than anything else is meditation by doing dhyana. How many of you do dhyana in the audience here? Dhyana is Sanskrit word, meditation English word. How many of you do? Should we do? Young friend, don't think dhyana is for old people after 60. It is also for young people. Now onwards you start practicing. You will have enormous change in your thinking process if you start doing that. 15 minutes of meditation morning and evening in a quiet, serene atmosphere will bring you so much of fulfillment, happiness, contentment in your mind, and what all you read you can remember. Meditation. By meditation, lowers metabolic age, biological aging. Meditation helps you to become more adaptable, more resilient, hence postpone aging. Resilience. And for example, somebody falls down but immediately gets up at even 60, 70. That is resilience. Biದ್ದ ಸಾಕು ನನಗೆ ಬಿದ್ದೇಳೋದು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕುಂತ is no positive resilience. So one can postpone old age by meditation. Meditation changes biochemistry. Biology is changed by belief. Can you imagine that? Belief changes biology. Meditation changes biochemistry. Old age is grace. I justify this because I am standing in front of you at this age group. Old age is grace. If reached with joy, curiosity, and creativity. That is thinking, creativity, curiosity, joy. And live in presence, not past, not future. Old is gone. Yesterday is gone. Yesterday is a mystery. History. Tomorrow is a mystery. You don't know tomorrow there may be a tsunami around here and flooding. So live in present. Hence, your mic is working. Meditation works and wonders for all. My very pet topic on this, what is not in medical college is meditation. It's called spiritual dimension of health, which none of us have understood or practicing today in medical science. So meditation is very important. That helps you in postponing the metabolic age. Okay, can we age without growing old? Yes, it is possible to have healthy aging, active aging. We can grow gracefully without growing old. We can growing old is an art as well as science. We are not old, but we are recycled young people. Not retired, but you are retried by Chancellor of BLDE University. My chairman is retrying me even after 60 in JN Medical College. But one has to be very passionate. One has to be very passionate to be healthy. We'll have to assiduously practice what we say. Means early to bed, early to rise, walking, all this, is easy to say, but you have to practice it. So, but passionate. We have a power and responsibility to keep our body and mind healthy by observing all certain broad principles and rules of conduct. In Ayurveda, they say swastha rutya and sad rutya, rules of conduct of living and so on. I am sure many of you must have heard in WhatsApp, WhatsApp message recently. If I ask Rajesh, who is your ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ಸಾಥಿ ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, who is your ಜೀವನ ಸಾಥಿ ರಾಜೇಶ್? Will say my wife, my daughter, my friend, my son, like that. Jivan Sati andre who is your close to you and go along with you. Nobody is Jivan Sati. Your body is your Jivan Sati. Your body goes along with you and dies along with you. So, very important to take care of the body and also take care of what is inside the body. Hence, invest in health and virtually practice it every day. Then only is possible to grow old. Can you see all these wonderful people on the stage? You do you recognize all of them? Shivapasa Swamiji, 104. Shivkumar Swami, I think is 109 or 110. Dalai Lama still alive, moving about all over the world, giving lectures on philosophy and Sir Rameshwar was 101 when he passed away. This is our Madam Mother Teresa, who was Nobel Prize, 101. Teresa, I am not sure whether she is alive or not. Advani sir is still alive. And the most important, the last person. How many of you have known him? How many have seen him or know him? His name is Shivananda Swami. He is 125 years old. Lives in Banaras. Even at this age, he regularly practices pranayama, asanas. He is still alive. So can you believe that how can you live beyond 60, 70? He is living. He is alert, conscious, relevant. Hearing is good, seeing is good, talking is good. 125 years, Shivananda Swami. These are all living examples of how they aged effectively. I told you, aging is not a stage of life. Aging is state of mind. Growing old happens in mind. Growing old happens in mind, not in body. 80% of old people all over the world are women. I have heard of a small town in Japan where there are large number of centenarians, every alternate fellow 101, 102, 110 in Japan. In that particular county, large number of centenarians. Then somebody investigated and found why they are living so long. They practice a system called Ikegai, Ikegai, Ikegai system in Japan. What is that system? Everyone knows everyone in that county. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone helps everyone. And they live naturally, eat naturally, live naturally, live happily. They live as if their tomorrow is not there. So, centenarians, large number there. Largest number next country is Iceland. Somebody said there are 4 stages of elimination for old people. At 60, we got eliminated from office. From BLDE, 60 you go. I don't know what is retiring age in your university. At least in our university, 60. But re-employable. At 70, that is 60, work, play, you retire. At 70, society gradually eliminates you. Friends, society, party eliminates them, society. At 80, family eliminates you. Family eliminates you at 80. And earth eliminates you at 90. Earth eliminates you at 90. And then at and the earth will swallow you at 90. Okay, what is aging? Why we age? This is all physiology. This is all physiology. Nothing much to say about it. Biological aging is not senility just because somebody is 70, 80, you should be old. You should have regional disease, you must have heart attack, because he is old, he must die. Just because somebody is old, he should not die. Anybody who dies of a disease, not because of old, just because 85 I should go. My family tells me, Daddy, you are already retired now, why do you work? Retire agri, managirri, aramage. You want me to leave or you want me to go to graveyard? Ask them this question. Illa tappatu kelangela. You go on like that. When I retired from principal, they asked me this question. Said, as long as you are active, as long as you are thinking, as long as you have dreams, you are still active, still young. The day you think you don't have dream, you are gone. So, diseases are not inevitable. Aging is not poor health. It is more important to have a health span and not lifespan. So, healthy lifespan. What is the use of remaining 80? The kankanilla, kivikelingilla, baginadi, prostate, cancer, diabetes, hypertension. Yalla idkondu 80 yen karana bogot chologa a time like. Physiologically, billions of cells every day, billions of cells are created every day, and for formation of all these cells, we require 40 different types of chemicals. We require, for formation of no healthy cells, I told you, our blood must contain 40 different vitamins, hormones, enzymes, chemicals, oxygen. Do we have all of them today? Oxygen is not available. Atmosphere is polluted, food is polluted, drinks are polluted, and you are not eating healthy food, you are eating junk food, KFC, super dog, underdog, and all those things, food courts, we eat such food. How do we get a healthy food? So, you require all these vitamins. For that, we require a nutritious diet. Oh, ulta ottallri idu. Very. Hence, we need nutritious food. When, since childhood, optimum weight. If a child is obese, he is going to be obese adolescent. If he is obese adolescent, he becomes obese young fellow and old age fellow. So, don't take children for that baby show with big bumps and so on and so forth. They're not a healthy children there. So, healthy food since childhood is very important. At the optimum weight. Similarly, healthy child becomes healthy adolescent. Brain and body cells depend on our adequate nutrients like amino acids. There are 9 essential amino acids which are available in the food, and there are 11 manufactured in the body. All these 20 amino acids are essential for formation of various neuropeptides like serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, endorphin. They are all hormones for happiness and so on. So, you require all these. So, this amino acid like tryptophan, tyrosine, phenylalanine, glutamic acid. We also require vitamins like B-complex factors for healthy brain cells, vitamin B1, B12, folic acid. We require vitamin A, C and D because they are all antioxidants. Healthy brain, I told you earlier, healthy brain cells promote healthy aging. So, you require all these vitamins for our metabolism. Balanced food since childhood is essential. Plenty of fruits, plenty of vegetables, whole grain cereals, nuts, pulses, dairy products, egg and fish, and naturally organically grown foodstuffs are very essential. And we call them as Indian superfoods. naturally organic grown foods are called Indian superfoods. What are they? Look at them. They are all Indian superfoods. We can eat all of them, irrespective of diabetes and so on. All these are Indian superfoods, ghee, banana, coconut, cashew nut, almond, jackfruit, cane sugar, alvi bija, what your grandmother used to do with garlic, onion, flaxseed, mushroom, peanut, and all spices or condiments are all antioxidants. They are antifungal, antiviral. They are called Indian superfoods because they are grown in our surroundings. Our grandfather used to grow them in our backyard of our house. Easily available, organically grown, simple, and comparatively cheap. And they are very healthy. So we require all these for our healthy food. Very difficult. This is very difficult. You should never eat bakery products. Bread, bun, biscuit, ice cream, cakes. All these are bakery products. You should never eat bakery products. 90% houses have them today in all over the country. Quickestly available breakfast is bread chutney ಹಾಕಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡೋದು ಮಗನ ಸ್ಕೂಲಿಗೆ. ಲೇಟಾಗಿ ಎದ್ದೇಳೋದು, ಟೈಮೆಲ್ಲ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಉಪ್ಪಿಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ, ದೋಸೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬ್ರೆಡ್ಗೆ ಉಪ್ಪು ಹಚ್ಚಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಡೋದು. ಬಟ್ you should not do that. It's not good in the long run because you must not eat refined carbohydrate. I will tell you why. Refined carbohydrate contains sugar. Never eat tinned foods, processed foods, junk food. Never drink Pepsi Cola, Coca-Cola or any juices contained in the tin. Never drink them because they contain trans fats, they contain maida, they contain more sugar, they contain more salt, they contain chemicals. They add chemicals to look fine, look very attracting and so on and so forth, and preservation and so on and so forth. And many of them are addictive. These chemicals are addictive, aspartame is addictive. So, tin food, junk food, no. The best food today for all of us is what our grandmother cooked at home. Best food for healthy living, what our grandmother cooked at home. Remember what grandmother was cooking? Ask them to do that. It became very clear during our COVID pandemic. All of us became very aware of our immune system in the body. I want to improve our immune system. What do? You eat natural food and so on and so forth. So, it's very important to avoid all these because all these drinks are sweet, soft poisons. They are sweet, soft poison. You really want to drink fresh fruit, eat. Coconut water you drink. Buttermilk you drink. Simple, cheap buttermilk. As we age, you must restrict calories. If you are very active, 2,200 calories. As we age, maybe 1,600, 1,800 calories. Eat more protein containing food because sarcopenia is common. Less fat containing. Eat more complex carbohydrate containing high fiber. What do the high fiber content thing? Are vegetables, root vegetables, fruits. Eat prebiotics and probiotics like root vegetable, broccoli, cauliflower, curds, idli, dosa, dokla, kimchi. They are all probiotics. All of them are very good for gut health. All these pre-probiotics are good for gut health. If the gut is healthy, brain is healthy. Today, for the last 10 years now, new research is coming out, a close connection between gut and brain. Neurologic connections are there. Gut health and brain health. Your food changes your mood. Food and mood, gut and brain. So, for that you require high fiber diet. At least 25 to 30 grams of fiber diet you must eat for all of us. 2-3 liters of water every day. As much as possible, expose yourself for sunlight because it produces vitamin D. In the morning, of course, this audience was not there probably. One of our professor read Charaka Shapat. That means, just like a Hippocratic oath, the new NMC has brought out Charaka Shapat. Charaka is the father of Indian system of medicine. He was lived 300 or maybe 400 BC, means 2,500 years before. Charaka is the father of Indian system of medicine. At that time, he wrote in Sanskrit to promote positive, promotive health. You must practice these 5 principles. Positive, promotive health, not simple health. It has to be positive, promote health. You have a reserve of health, 25% more necessary. Charaka wrote 5 principles at that time based on Achar, Ahar, Vyavahar, Vyayam and Dhyana. If you practice these regularly, you will never become ill. You remain healthy for 100 years. God has created this complex body, intricate body, very useful body to remain 100. It's a Shatayusha Bhava, like that. But He didn't guarantee health. He only said you will live for 100 years. We spoiled health ourselves. So, if you practice this, you will live healthily forever. What is Achar? Conduct. Acharave Swarga. Anacharave Naraka. And the Nirnaya Suttamanda Prasaranamar Eludadana. So, you practice all this. Achar, ahar is food. I already told you what sort of food you must eat. Vyavahar, interpersonal relationship, what sort of a motive you have in your profession or your vyapar. Vyayama is exercise, dhyana is meditation. So, if any one of us have practiced this regularly since long time, your metabolic age will be much lesser than chronological aging. How many of you heard Vagbhata? Charaka you heard, Sushrota we heard. Charaka is physician, Sushrota is a surgeon of 3000 years before. They also, before that we have Vagbhata, another Ayurvedic physician. He wrote in Ashtanga Hridaya a sloka. Samadosha samagnischa samadhatu malakriya prasan atmendra manah swastha itya vidiyate. It is a Sanskrit sloka, but full of meaning on health. Samadosha samagnischa samadhatu malakriya. Samadosha samakriya means Agni. Agni means digestion in Ayurvedic philosophy. Samadosha means hormone, homeostasis. Malakriya means every day, urine, stool, sweating is called malakriya. ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಸರಿ ಇರಬೇಕು ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ. ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಪ್ರಸನ್ನವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು ಆತ್ಮ, ಇಂದ್ರಿಯ, ಮನಸ್ಸು. ಪ್ರಸನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮೇಂದ್ರಿಯ ಮನಃ. ಇಂದ್ರಿಯ, ಆತ್ಮ, ಮನಸ್ಸು ಪ್ರಸನ್ನವಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ such people will have healthy living, swasthya, itya vidiyate. See, look at the profoundness of knowledge, depth of knowledge these Rishi Munis had so many years before. If you are having, let us say, I am body conscious fellow, somebody asks me, who are you? I am a director, suit boot wala, I am so and so, like that you go and tell. See, that is the body consciousness. Forget for one minute, Baba, where do you come from? Where do you go? You don't know. Who am I? I don't know. Where did you come from? I don't know. Where do you go? I don't know. But I know I am Rajashekar, I am a director, I have a bungalow, I have a car, all that is called body consciousness. Are driven by sensuous pleasures. That is Indriya. All are, ಪಂಚೇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳು, ಕಣ್ಣು, ಮೂಗು, ಕಿವಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಚಲೋ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ವಾಸನೆ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಒಳ್ಳೊಳ್ಳೆ ಚಂದ ಕಾಣಬೇಕು, ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳು. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಇಂದ್ರಿಯ, ಮನಸ್ಸು, ಆತ್ಮ ಪ್ರಸನ್ನವಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸ್ವಸ್ಥೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸ್ವಾಸ್ಥ್ಯ ಇದೆ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್. ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರೊಫೌಂಡ್ನೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ದಿ ಪೀಪಲ್. ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋ ಈಕ್ವಲೆಂಟ್ ವರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸ್ವಾಸ್ಥ್ಯ ಇನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್. ದೇ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ as a health, but health is not equivalent to swasthya. Okay, spirituality in healthy aging. See, there are three types of feedback to us to be healthy: physical, mental, and spiritual. Physical means what allopathic medicine teaches today is physical. You say take good bath, sleep well, exercise. That's all we know. We don't know that mind is there. You don't know soul is there, and so on. Physical health is healthy food, quality sleep, exercise. Mental health is thought, emotion, attitude, memory, fear, hope, belief. Where are they all these? In our modern medicine, nothing is there with us. So all this will help, will produce disease to us. Then spiritual health. If you are spiritually inclined, doing meditation every day, you are always peaceful, loveful, pure, righteous, contented, happy, forgiveness. When you are content and happy, you are always healthy. So that's called spiritual component of health. If all these flow in unison to our circadian rhythm, you become healthy. So physical, mental, and spiritual. Allopathic medicine only understands and teach first component. We never talk of mental health, the mind, role of mind and spirituality and so on. We only talk of physical component. If you are spiritually inclined, you remove all those enemies of mankind. Enemies of mankind. Who are the enemies? There are 6 enemies of mankind. We call them Arishad Varga. Kama, Krodha, Moha, Lobha, Madha, Matsara. Anyone having body consciousness has got all these Arishad Varga. They are all enemies of mankind. He is egoistic, ahankara, I-ness goes to illness. I-ness is equal to illness. No, we, wellness. ಮುದುಗಳು ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾವು ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಅರವಿಂದ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ ಬಂದರೆ, ರಾಜೇಶ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಮಾಡೋದು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ವೆಲ್ನೆಸ್. ಏನು ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾನೇ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಗೋ, arrogance, and then anger, ill will, envy, hypertension, diabetes, sleeplessness, alcohol, death. So it's important to, I am telling you, you want to live healthily, you want to live active, healthy till 70, 80, you must practice. ನನಗೆ ಬೇಡ, 60 ಸಾಕು, ನಾನು ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಬೇಡದ, ಇದು ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಬೇಡಲ್ಲ. Based on this philosophy today, in modern medicine, we have 2 new departments. We have psychoneuroimmunology, psychoneuroendocrinology, which is not there during our time. The new departments. So, I is illness, we is wellness. So, in Marathi they say, Antarmukhi sada sukhi. Antarmukhi sada sukhi means look inside. Look inside, you are always happy. Look outside, always unhappy. ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಕಾರ್ ಐತೆ, ನಾನು ಬರೀ ಹಳೆ ಕಾರ್ ಐತೆ, ಹೊಸ ಕಾರ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾಳ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಹಿಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ. ಹೊಸ ಕಾರ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಸಂಬಳ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇದರ ಲಂಚ ಹೊಡೆಯೋದು, ಹೊಸ ಕಾರ್, ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್. ಸೊ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಟು ಲುಕ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಅಂತರಂಗ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ. ಬಸವಣ್ಣವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಇದೇ ಅಂತರಂಗ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ, ಇದೇ ಬಹಿರಂಗ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಅವಾಗ ಹೇಳಿದರು. Hence, to be healthy, picture yourself as most precious, most successful, most useful person, irrespective of age. Even 70, I am very useful. 80, I am useful. I am still a director. No, I am not useful. I am still protecting. Without flaw, our institution is still going on. That too, foreign students are coming to our college, and we have, impressed that university in Malaysia so such a way that our chairman got doctorate from them for a period of time. So picture yourself as most successful, most useful, most purposeful person. God has created you to be healthy for 100 years. Vaishma, what? Shatayusha Bhava, but didn't give you guarantee for health. Your picture is always young. Never say I am old. You must passionately nurture, cultivate healthy habits, all these lifestyles I told you. You must be enthusiastic work, walk, dance, laugh, lust for healthy living, loving and achievement. 70, 80, I can still achieve. Physically, intellectually and dash, be active, don't ask details. Practice yoga and pranayama every day. Spirituality, pranayama, yoga, this is the international figure today now, practicing health. There are 2 more slides, not much time, right? How many of you heard or read a book by Dr. Deepak Chopra, Ageless Body and Timeless Mind? How many of you have heard or read? If you have not heard or read, I appeal to you to read that book. It was written in 1991, but excellent information available, scientific information. Ageless body, timeless mind. And also I appeal to all of you, possible to read Power of Subconscious Mind, Joseph Murphy. Power of Subconscious Mind, Joseph Murphy. Right. The slide is based on that quantum healing. The concept of quantum healing. He coined the word at that time called quantum healing, also called conscious healing. This is where awareness comes into the picture. Famous author, a doctor, endocrinologist, Deepak Chopra, wrote in the Wisdom of the Body. Body as a wisdom. You'll all surprised, all of us have gone to anatomy theatre. You read physiology, anatomy, but never understood all the wisdom of the body. If one chemical is secreted, another chemical destroys immediately. Acetylcholine comes, choline is destroys immediately. So there is the wisdom of the body. Don't allow it to act longer time. Only short time, it gets destroyed. So wisdom of the body, he wrote book. He writes in the article, intelligence is encapsulated in our DNA. Intelligence encapsulated in our DNA, a result of which appropriate neurotransmitters are released at the right place to lead right effects. Appropriate chemicals are released right place to right effect. This intelligence encapsulated in our DNA is disseminated all over the body, in each cell. Brain cells talk to each cell instantly and constantly. Brain cells talk to each cell instantly and constantly. This is a concept of our yogic practices and Rishi Munis. Ability of one mode of consciousness to spontaneously correct the mistake of another mode of consciousness is called consciousness healing. I am sure many of you must have heard this. If you put your mind constantly on the painful part, relax everything else, it means that body heals that particular part of the pain, and it is called conscious healing. Belief changes biology. Okay, have you heard of an author called Norman Cousins? Norman Cousins, who wrote a book called Anatomy of Illness. He wrote at the end of that, belief changes biology. I told you, meditation changes biochemistry. Between two thoughts in the mind, there is empty space. And that empty space is called quantum space. And that is basis of quantum healing. Now, can you ever believe this concept of Rishiminis, that non-matter like thought produces chemicals which are materials. Non-matter like thought releases chemicals which are materials, which can be calculated biochemically. Like, for example, I will give you, if you are sad because of a very bad incident, you lose your appetite and you release catecholamines, you release cortisol, there are bad hormones, nakaratmaka vichara anta. Nakaratmaka vichara takshana bad chemicals bartave. If you are very happy, joyful, good news, you eat more, double than what you are eating every day, but still digest, because you release good chemicals like dopamine, endorphin, oxytocin, serotonin. Instantly it happens, instantly. So, how that thought, which is non-matter, releases chemicals? This concept is only known to our Rishiminis in India for centuries. So, modern scientists never knew this. Even today they don't accept this, but it is a fact. So, what triggers all this awareness program for all of us is thought. Chinte, not chinte, chintane. Thought is chintane. I told you in the morning, soch badlo, kismat badlega, kismat badlega. Soch badlo, kismat badlega, means thought. So, this this release of chemicals is an instant process, and brain cells release this to all cells in the body. Moment you are joyful, there is visceral dilatation all over the body. Blood pressure falls, heart rate comes down, parasympathetic system works very well when you are happy, when you are joyful. How does it happen in a matter of seconds? But if you are sad, catecholamines come out. Cortisol come out, vasoconstriction, heart rate goes up and the blood pressure goes up. So, thought is awareness, and that, all one has to imagine how this was happening, why our Rishiminis sat in Himalayas for hundreds of years, remaining healthy and so on, and they wrote volumes of all this. So, hence, science still has not understood, modern science, including allopathy, does not understand mind or soul. Okay, if somebody is retiring at 40 or 50, you must plan, how do I live my life after 60? You can't plan at 60 when you are retiring. Plan at least 10 years ahead, like no? You plan retirement age, at least starts at 40, cultivate good habits, hobbies develop, cultivate friends, social bonding, healthy tips, active social activities, satsang activities, godly activities, devur gogri, temple gogri, devur bhajana madri along with that, right? Keep busy, new job, so economic independence, don't depend upon your children's income, and take part in nation building, society building, life course. This is called rich social interaction. That is very important for long, healthy life. Acquire new skills, new hobby, dance, music, right? Help others, you get happiness. You must change mindset. Change mindset as we age. You are no more earning after 60. You have no position, authority, office, staff, phone, electronic gadgets. After 60, you don't have all these. Mix with all family members, play with grandchildren. Do not expect unreasonable demand from them. You are retired, be content with that. Reconcile to a financial position. Don't expect too many luxury things. Become less demanding. Live, enjoy nature. No competitive sports. Develop equanimity, equipoise, pain or pleasure, equanimity, sthita prajna is called. You need your family members more than they need you at 60 or 70. Do not argue with family members on any matter, including politics. BJP ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತು, ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತು, ಅಪ್ಪನ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಬೇರೆ, ಮಗನ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಬೇರೆ, ಜಗಳ ಆಡೋದು ಮನೆ ಒಳಗೆ. ನಾಟ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್. Do not argue with family members. Do not boast your past achievement. ಏನು ನಾನಿದ್ದೆ, ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಸುಳ್ಳು ಮುಳ್ಳು ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ಯಾರು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಾನು. Do not boast your past achievements to your relatives or friends and grandchildren. ತಾತ ಬಿಡೋ, ಹಳೆ ಕಾಲದ ಈಗ ಬೇರೆ ಹೇಳು ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ. Before this, I want to share with you an important concept. Ever since we are born, we have been told by scriptures, Vachanas, Upanishad, Gita, Swamiji, parents, friends, ನೀವು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಾಯಲೇಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ನೀನು ಅಂತಾರಲ್ಲ. ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಸಾಯಲೇಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದಿನ ಸಾಯ್ತಿ ನೀನು. ಮೀನ್ ಬರ್ತ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟಲ್, ಡೆತ್ ಈಸ್ ಸರ್ಟನ್. Are you not told like that from scriptures? Friends, Swamijis, parents, everybody says one has to die. So we live in that belief that I am getting old, my cells are getting decayed, my death is certain. Maybe 60, 70 like that. That is a belief. That belief system has told us all along that we are going to decay, degenerate and die. That is the belief. So people now are arguing, why that Swami, Shivananda Swami at 125 did not die at 60 or 70? Why that Vishwesvaraya lived 100 years? Why that lady Teresa lived 100 years? Like that. So belief system, I told you earlier, changes biology. Now think other way now. No, I am not going to die. I am still young. I am still active. Metabolically I am active. I am practicing healthy habits. I am very useful. I am very purposeful. God has created me for a particular purpose. Like that you change your belief and say, I am not going to die. I am still active, healthy, graceful at 70, 80. So you change your belief now onwards, biology will change. Biochemistry will change. Telomeres will grow and remain active and healthy for long years. So how many of you want to do like that? How many of you want to change your belief that, no, I am young, I continue to be young, I want to maintain metabolic age? Arvind is raising both the hands. 60ಕ್ಕೆ ಎಂದೂ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, BLDE ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ. Have you heard of Jaggi Vasudeva? All of you? Our philosopher, saint and so on. Other day someone asked him, Sir, how old you are? He asked him. I am just 25, he said. Just 25? Yes, my cellular age is 25, he said. Because they tested my biological aging markers in Sweden, I was just 25. My cellular age is 25, he is 67 or 68 now. But I am still 25. My body is 25, my mind is 25, I am active at this age, I move all over the world. Motorcycles went 3,000 kilometers, he drove from England to Europe. Ever heard of that? Canvassing on healthy earth, Save Earth program he did. 3,000 miles in motorbike he went. So he said, my cellular age 25. So picture yourself as a healthy young fellow, irrespective of your chronological age. You will be healthy. That means you are going to compete with me afterwards. Okay. Top 5 medicine not found in pharmacy. I told you health is not available in anywhere. It is not for sale. So we have 15 such things which are not available in pharmacy, and they are all priceless. You can't purchase them. You don't have to spend money for that. Like exercise. So far, government of India are not tax exercise. You know, walking in the garden, they have not taxed you so far. Fasting, very good for health, good for nation, good for you. Today, diabetic people are talking fasting for reversal of diabetes. Reversal of diabetes, they are talking scientifically proved fasting. Maybe once a week, maybe once a month, something like that you do fasting, because we are eating too much, you know. We are eating too much garbage nowadays. That's why obese and unhealthy. Eat natural foods. I told you, no bakery product, naturally grown under. Plenty of fruit, vegetable. Laugh as much as possible. Not laugh at me. Laugh yourself. Look at yourself in front of mirror and laugh. Like that. Laughter. Laughter is medicine. It was told long back, but scientifically proved. If you laugh, there is vasodilation, blood vessels. Quality sleep, very important. Gratitude, very important. Every day when we eat on the table, you and tell your grandchildren, say, pray gratitude to farmers who grew rice and wheat. Pray God for having given rain at right time. Gratitude to person who cooked the food, mother, sister, wife, or anybody. Gratitude because she has cooked the food with love and affection. ಬೈಕಂಡು ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿ ಹೃದಯವಂತಾಗಿ ಅಡುಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಲು. Gratitude, small thing. I thanked Mudol sir and also Arvind in the morning for having invited me here. That is gratitude. ಏನ್ರಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕರೆದ್ರೇನ್ರಿ ಹಿಂಗೇನ್ರಿ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಲೈಕ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅರೋಗೆನ್ಸ್. If someone has hurt you, don't carry it, let it go. No offense in your mind. Meditate every day. Cultivate good friends. If you have cultivated, don't leave them. Never bring ill will against them. Cultivate good friends. Early morning sunlight, get up and walk. Lot of water to drink. Eating well in time and not much. And positive mindset. Optimistic. I said, I am young, I am healthy, I am useful, I am purposeful. I am going to be like this, like up to Monday. So these are not available in the market. They are priceless. If you practice it yourself, like this, I am sure you will beat me. In another 50 years, you will become 90. Okay? So with this few, some random thoughts on part of it is my own experience. Part of it is gathered from scientific journals and philosophers, experienced people, and so on and so forth. I just wanted to share with you that this is going to be a very top pet talk for all, because everybody wants to be healthy. Everybody wants to be an age 50, 60 healthy. So how do you make this? Is it possible? Yes, possible. Is death inevitable? No. Healthy living possible? Yes. That is positive. So, ಸಕಾರಾತ್ಮಕ ವಿಚಾರದಿಂದ ನಾವು ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಿ, ದೇವರು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹಿಂಗೇ ಇಡ್ರಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಕೂತ್ಕೋಬೇಡ್ರಿ. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ, ಲಾಫಿಂಗ್ ಮೂಡ್, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿ ದಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ something new has come to me. I am sure many of you knew all this information. I only try to share with you and recollecting your mind that some new concepts have come and so on. Thank you very much for your patient hearing. thank the principal, Dr. Arvind Patil, and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Mudal sir, and all my doctor friends who have come and just sat here very patiently, very silently, very curiously, and very enthusiastically. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. Good day. If someone wants to add something to this, you are most welcome. Because I also want to learn. If somebody wants to clarify something, you are most welcome. Because everything is not known to everybody. I may not know many things. If somebody else may be knowing something, so you can ask, you can clarify those points.
Yes, sir. Start.
Good evening again. I request all the members of the audience to please give a standing ovation to Dr. H.B. Rajashekar for an excellent presentation.
All of you have blessed me another 5 years of healthy living. Thank you.
Really, it was a very wonderful talk, and it has made us realize that what lifestyle changes and what are the tips for healthy aging. Really, thank you, sir, for your wonderful talk. Now, I request alumni of Jain Medical College to come on stage and felicitate Dr. H.B. Rajashekar, sir. Thank you.
ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಜಗಳತೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ನೀವು ಆ ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಇದೀನಿ ಜೂನಿಯರ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ